I'm going to detain you. Will you accept that?
Musa, you stop nonsense.
This is not nonsense.
You cannot detain me.
Okay.
You cannot detain me.
NTV has obtained footage from a source showing Adjumani District Production Officer, Ochaya Iti, exchanging sharp words with police officers accused of aiding and abetting the illegal cutting of trees in Zoka forest in the district.
I'm going to detain you as a police officer. You are guiding timber without any instruction.
The secretary cannot detain a police officer.
Why? When he suspects something is wrong happening.
You know how someone can be detained.
Okay, fine. I will not detain you, but my friend, you cooperate.
The 6,087 hectare Zoka Central Forest Reserve is managed by the National Forest Authority, but the authority's spokesperson Gilbert Kadiro says the forest could be wiped out soon unless its degradation is stopped.
We shall soon see that resource exhausted, and yet Zoka Forest Reserve is a very significant forest in terms of biodiversity and the ecological well-being.
A concerned Adjumani resident William Amanjuro claimed in an interview with NTV that illegal logging in the forest is being aided by a local forest authority official and senior security officers in Adjumani.
In the top elite, you have names like of the RDC, of the DPC, and the NFA coordinator team who are being called to in this illegal lumbering saga. Then you also have other factions of the locals who participate in this illegal lumbering.
But the accused officer Joseph Otim, who is the coordinator of the forest authority in the district, claims that he has actually been working to stop the degradation of Zoka forest.
If there is anyone who is having information or evidence that I am cutting, that would be good. I will not be having more than 24 hours in my office that if I am cutting. I have a list of people we have arrested and cases I have handled. We have arrested foresters, we have arrested timbers.
Otim claimed that intelligence officers attached to the president's office have threatened him.
From the president's office, who came to my office to intimidate me, and others even came up to the forest. I was almost killed. The UPDF vehicle came, some UPDF came on it and then told me to release their timber.
If the army elements of the UPDF are implicated, we will expect that the command of the UPDF will be informed.
Let the people who have been implicated be investigated. And Jingo, you cannot be investigated when you still hold the office.
We have on record a number of timber harvest licenses that we have seen issued by the district, but the source of these of the timber that the licensees are supposed to harvest is not very clear.
But Kadiro, who declined to name the district officials and the army officers implicated in illegal lumbering, says the police CIID has instituted investigation into the matter.
And NFA is going to support that investigation.
NTV has seen licenses allegedly issued by Adjumani District Forest Officer Francis Soja to Wood and Living Company Limited to cut 1,500 cubic meters of timber of umuvule and mahogany species.
There is an outstanding balance of 570 cubic meters that they have not been able to obtain.
According to the National Forest Authority, the trees are being cut down after officials received about 100 million shillings from the company and other individuals who illegally obtained licenses.
The mvule was sold at 100 million. But I'm telling you, the mvule was sold at more than 300 million, and they shared the money.
The Minister for Presidency, Esther Mbayo, recently ordered the arrest of the local forest authority coordinator, Joseph Otim. But Otim says his detractors and illegal loggers misled and diverted the minister so that they could continue with their illegal activities.
The minister ordered my arrest without even listening to me, without me giving her any single information. I mean, my part of the story, without listening to the hardship that we go through in managing the forest.
Since when did we see machines being confiscated by NFA and it is taken to the district authority?
According to the National Forest Authority, only 43 environmental protection police officers are attached to the NFA to guard 546 Central Reserve forests countrywide. Besides, the law setting out the penalties for illegal lumbering are not deterrent.
One can be fined maximum of 200,000 shillings for something like that. And if somebody has timber worth 30-40 million shillings on a truck, 200,000 shillings is pocket change.
By 1900, 54% of the total land mass in Uganda had forest cover, but over time, Uganda's forest cover has dwindled at an alarming rate. By 1990, the forest cover had reduced to 24%, and by 2005, it was further reduced to 15%. By last year, 2015, Uganda's forest cover was at 11%, or about 2.2 million hectares. Uganda loses 120,000 hectares of forest cover annually. It is feared that if this trend continues, there will not be any forest in 30 years. Jingo Francis, NTV.